Hey, which chickens did we get from Mr. Jeff? Do you want to see who we got from Mr. Jeff? You'll have to keep watching to see.
Alright guys, welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead. I am Papa Pepper. Man, we have a potential storm rolling in. I'm kind of hoping because we live in a dry and thirsty land. We were just working on a couple projects. We're going to list some of Pinky Pepper's rabbits over there on Craigslist, and this guy was crawling around right next to him. What a beautiful three-toed box turtle. I love the paint jobs on these. I mean, you have such a brown, just kind of bland shell, and they peek out, and it is just wild, isn't it, child? So we wanted to do this reveal video to share with you guys what we got from Mr. Jeff from Bobblehead Homestead when we met up with him. And he had offered us up some of his chickens. We were getting rid of our meat chickens, of course, just like he was getting rid of some of his, and our friend Monica was. We're also going to cull our herd because we have a number of chickens that are no longer laying. So we're gonna make some soup stuff out of them. Whoa, son, let me check that out. I was just showing him this turtle that you found, boy. If you can go put that back. And Monster Truck here has been snipping tooth eggplant flowers. When they get fully mature, we like to snip them off, right, son?
Yes.
And then we just dehydrate them and save them in jars for in case we need to. And the cool thing is, even when I dehydrated them, the seeds were still viable and still able to be planted. So some people who are ordering these when we had our online store were blessed with being able just to crumble them and plant and grow their own. Because I don't just like giving people something for a season if we can bless them with it for a life. So we are going to sort through some of these ones and we will do a reveal. Some of these kids will be taking turns showing off some of these ones that Jeff blessed us with. And I'll show you the first one now. Those ducks are walking around with those cute little babies. There they are, baby ducks. And I hear more are coming potentially soon, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, are these ducks the other ducks that got moved in here from the pasture? So another thing we recently did is those ones in front hatched out a while ago, so they moved in here now out of our pasture, which was kind of our like brooding section. So that's pretty cool. And then right behind them is our rooster that we're actually going to cull, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to cull that rooster, and we'll have to show you what we got from Jeff here. So the first one we picked, number one here, is...
She's a third generation olive egger. She's 6 months old, and she was hatched January 26th?
25th, I think.
25th, yeah.
So that's a good looking bird. She's got those nice slate legs, right? Mm-hmm. She's got a marvelous coat. A lot of it kind of reminds me of quail as you get down into here. Just absolutely beautiful. And she may be a pure green egger, right? Mm-hmm. We won't be able to tell until her babies start laying. Mm-hmm. So
she lays eggs. With
Jeff's genetics, some things kind of come out as time goes on. But she's definitely going to be an olive egger. And what else are we going to say about her? Do you think that one already laid eggs?
Yeah, she did. There's an egg already right here. She's going to lay it later tonight.
Wow, she's going to lay another egg for us. But yeah, even before we left Monica's house, somebody had blessed us with an egg. So we left that there for them, right? Mm-hmm. At Monica's. Cool, so that's the first one.
And then we already got an egg yesterday from her.
Good.
So this is number two. She's a third generation olive egger, and she is 5 months old, and she was hatched February 20th.
25th.
Yeah, 25th.
Yeah. So she's beautiful. The small comb. Jeff said ones with small combs. Whoa, that's better for up north too, where they have a less risk of frostbite. She's got kind of the more yellow legs. Beautiful, and she should be laying when?
Anytime now.
Anytime now. So it's a good looking one. And just to get them used to the area so we didn't lose them and have them get lost in a new spot, we have trimmed some of the flight feathers on some of them. They grow back, but we want to get things established. Kind of like if you have guineas and you don't get them established on your property, they'll just take off. and they'll go somewhere else. So beautiful bird, and yeah, maybe we'll keep her name as number 2. How's that sound? We could have our own number 2.
Yeah. So this is the 3rd chicken. She's a 3rd generation olive egger, and she was hatched.
Well, she's 5 months old. I think she was hatched with the ones on February 25th.
And she's really pretty.
And she should be laying any day now if she hasn't already. This one also has those slate legs and a little bigger comb. And she could be a true green egger, which means she'd have both blue jeans.
Yeah.
But I don't see that she's wearing any blue jeans. But we'll see. We're not having quite as complicated of a breeding program as Jeff is, but we certainly do like variety. And is that the 3rd one? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this 4th one, what is that?
This is the white splash.
White splash. So whiting true blue and a Welsomer is what was bred to make her. She was born when, son? Remember? April 1st. Yep, April Fool's Day.
4 months old.
So she's either going to be a brown egger or maybe like a light olive.
Or almost blue, kind of.
Okay, let me see those two together. I mean, wow. What crazy, even just color, variations in the
Her neck is pretty.
chickens, much less the eggs. So pretty cool. These we all picked from Jeff, but that's not all. I keep getting distracted by these new raised beds we put in front of the poultry area as I'm walking by. So I'm going to show you this, guys. Look at this from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. 8, 9 over here. 10, 11, 12 back there. I mean, wow. There are so many passion fruit here. It almost looks like giant grapes. And they are all up under here too. I mean, if you saw that up there, look at all those hanging. All those dangling. We almost look like we know what we're doing, but all we did was give the wild ones a place to live and a place to be. And we can't wait for these, can we, kids? They're like the fruit snacks of the forest.
So have to.
Yes, and we do have to wait. And here's where Monster Truck was snipping out some of those toothache plant flowers, right, boy?
Yes.
Yep. So let's go see, let's get that other thing to show on this video.
Yeah.
So the next one we got is a sister to the other one, right? White and True Blue by Welsomer. And what did Mr. Jeff say about this one?
She has this nice bronze chest here and her nice slate legs, and these are ours. We put them on them.
Yep, they put some bands on to tell them apart and mark their ages, because this one's how old?
4 months.
She was born April 1st.
Okay.
So yeah, she's one of those youngest batch of pullets.
And she has that nice...
And just for comparison, Red Pepper here is going to show you something comparing these wings of these beautiful birds. Come here, child. Jeff was pointing out how beautiful he thought these wings were too, and of course when you get the iridescence and the black coming along there, but to me, if you look at that, that's kind of quail colored to me. You look at a quail. Mrs. Monica had given us her quail, but yeah, even this, it's got more pronounced white running down the middle, but those got the same type of stripes. They're just a little poofier, so cool. You can put that one back, child. Thank you. That's a beautiful looking quail too.
He has the same look.
Oh yeah, nice bronze chest too. Wow, nice.
The girls are special.
And then the other sister is this one here that Sweet Pepper has. So this one's got the darker head, bronze chest, those slate legs, and some nice stuff too. We've been working on names for any of these yet?
No.
Oh, what about Shirley?
Nope.
This one looks like a Shirley, don't you think?
Sheila.
Sheila? And then if Shirley tells us a joke, we can tell her, Shirley, you can't be serious. What do you think, child? Is that good? Is that a good dad joke? No? See, that's a beautiful bird. I love the face of these two.
Yeah.
I mean, without those real pronounced combs, they look almost more, I don't know, hawk-like or something. Cool. And these will eat out of Jeff's hands, so we'll have to see if they'll treat us as kindly as they do to Mr.
The
Jeff,
little
huh?
ones do.
Yeah. Well, he said some of these would too.
I know.
So that's the, oh, the little ones do already, you're saying?
Yeah, sometimes. The chests are the same pretty much. Yeah.
Mm,
And they're really good.
cute.
I have to.
And guys, there was that cluster center screen of those passion fruit, but look at this. Man, 3 more over here, another pile of them here. Just look at this thing dangling. Those are just so amazing, and even more amazing than seeing them is tasting them. But this just kind of does show, like I said, when you give the natural things that are native to an area an opportunity, these were just growing up like weeds right there. But I let them run up this trellis because they came up. And I provided them a spot off the walkway where they could enjoy some of this. And now it's less plants I need to plant here because the wild is planting all these. What do you think, child?
They're going to taste good.
Yeah. You also think this is a chicken video, leave the passion fruit alone, right? Life overlaps, guys. Life overlaps. And the kids planted this one themselves. Look at that corn compared to Pinky.
Well,
Yeah.
it's higher.
It's in a raised bed, I'll give you that. But it's still way taller than you. And earring out. Oh yeah, do you remember what kind of corn this was?
Popcorn.
Your own popcorn you guys have been growing since 2016. Way to be. So who is this fine looking fella?
This is, here, but just a minute. This is the cocker we got from him. He has his nice little pea comb, and he's a purebred whiting true blue cockerel, and both of his genes are the blue egg ones. And he was hatched January 25th, I think, and he has those nice slate legs. He's just barely getting his spurs in.
Oh yeah, those are little. Wow, just starting. So he's 6 months old now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because he carries both of the blue egg genes, if we breed him with a white egger, what's going to happen?
The babies all have blue eggs?
Yeah, they're hens. If we hatch out the next generation after the breeding, the hens will all have blue eggs. And if we breed them with the brown egger, what'll happen to their offspring?
They have olive eggs.
Yep, so no matter what, if we breed this guy with somebody, they will not have brown or white eggs. They'll either have blue or green or olive, so that's pretty exciting. And can you show me his wing pattern without him freaking out too much? So Jeff was saying, because these are beautiful birds, and again, this one did just get trimmed, but this is the duck wing coloration, which is absolutely beautiful. And once they get settled in, we like animals as natural as we can. That's why you'll see even our ewes and our Jacob sheep, you know, they have horns and stuff like that. But to settle them in, we gave them a snip. And wow, I love that neck color. That's beautiful.
And he's pretty good after you catch him.
Yeah, he chills out pretty quickly. He just prefers his freedom if you're trying to pick him up. And you guys might have saw that in Jeff's video too. But once he's up, you know, he ain't trying to attack or do anything bad. And Jeff said this one's never attacked him.
Plus, if they do, we're not really scared of roosters. Well, a long time ago, there was this little bantam rooster, and he'd chase you if you walked by. He'd just get up and try to jump on your back and pick you.
So what do you do with one like that?
You have them for dinner. That's what
Yeah, if you got roosters that are too mean, you have them for dinner. And even the ones I think that we helped Jeff butcher up, you know, they were bigger than this guy, weren't they?
Yeah, no, they're about the same
They're
size.
about this size? Okay. But yeah, so you can always make a meal out of one. But this guy we want for our next generation, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We want some breeders. We want some to go broody. We want to see some different things. I'd like to see this guy mixed with a barred rock or a speckled Sussex. Can you imagine what their babies would look like? Hey, there was a nip. Okay.
That's what a hen did to me.
Larry's son, he said, huh? All right, Larry's son, go hang out with your ladies.
Junior. Larry's son Junior.
Aww, oh, Larry's son, Junior.
Yeah.
There they are in here right now. But they'll be out in a minute.
They're by the duck's nest. And
Yeah, they're over by the duck's nest.
They scratched up this whole thing.
So we're still balancing everyone, fitting things in. We've got some of those to cull, and the ducks are going to take over in one of those ones, and then we're going to have some chickens in this one. Look at that.
They're getting bigger.
Oh, I can't wait for more to come. They're so cute and they fit in nicely. So if you look behind me over there, you got the male and 2 of her old females and a new one, right?
Yeah, the new one's the black one over there by that white leghorn.
Cool.
If that white leghorn's still laid, she lays white eggs. But...
And do the water change today too when we're done with the video, okay?
They go across to see
Oh.
their dad. That's his dad.
You stopped in for some visitation with his dad?
And his aunt.
Aww. That's cute.
They do that.
And at this stage of kin, I'm glad they can, head over there without getting whooped by some sort of pecking order. So that cockerel, Larry's son Junior there or whatever, he will be into our breeding program. This buff, right?
Yeah.
The buff Orpington will be coming out soon.
They're just backing in DE.
And then we're going to have the other one coming in too. That we're still using Peeps, right? Is his name Peeps?
Yeah.
Where's Peeps?
Peeps' mom is I don't know, Peeps.
But you guys hatched Peeps out, right?
Yes, Maya is his stepmom, you could say. Black duck?
Yeah, Maya, that black duck, is the stepmom or the maybe like the surrogate mother.
Yeah, and then that's his
or
other
adoptive mother of our other rooster we're gonna keep.
And then that brown duck, Brownie right there, she was also his mom also. He has like 3 moms actually. So that's
Cool.
why I tried feeding it up.
So this fine fella here, this is Peeps. We got him with 6 free-range hens right now. And he hatched last September for us. And he's a good rooster. If you guys know anything about roosters, a good one will usually like find some food, make some noise, call the ladies over when the ladies come over, let them eat some of that stuff, and then I don't know. Does a good job with what he does though.
Yeah.
Do we hatch out any of his eggs yet?
No,
Not his eggs, but his eggs from the...
He is a Buff Orpington Bovin Brown.
Okay, nice. So back here in the bushes, there are also, sheep. 7 little ankle biters that Mr. Jeff was telling us about. And there's 5 little cockerels, right?
Yep.
And 2 pullets. And he was hoping they could all go together. Yeah, sheep. See, the children just got some treats and rattled a trash can. And then the sheep think it's their turn. But we're going to try to make friends with these guys right now. Let's give it a try. So 4 of the cockerels pretty much look the same, right? And there's one in the center there that you guys call what?
Black Fuzz.
Black Fuzz, because he's got a black fuzzy face.
Here, you say something. They come up to us.
So we'll see if they figure it out here. Yeah, look at Crazy Horns. Nice, beautiful 4-horned Jacob sheep ewe. And that's her baby behind her. What's her baby's name? Cricket. So, what's this one?
That's a little hen.
That's a little hen, little rooster, Black Fuzz. There's the other hen. And here's the last 2 roosters. Okay. They're still settling into their new place. They are still, skittish. But we did get these off of Jeff too. And he wanted them all to go to the same thing. This is where our meat chicks used to be. And we got some reorganizing and some other things to do to set it up for some other chickens. But whoa! There you go. Is that Black Fuzz?
Yep. Yeah. See,
Here you
that's
go.
like the Eric
Settle down.
Buffy. No.
Yeah, so he's got a nice fuzzy face. And you guys are thinking about letting him grow up and see what all... Oh yeah, now he's happy. See what happens. See? It's worth getting caught sometimes.
And like, look at these feathers. Like, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they're green,
Oh yeah,
blue,
iridescent.
purple, and yeah. We should add some of this to their feet, a little bit more feathers.
Do that. They're all hiding back there now. All right. But that's not all. Look at this. Look at that baby girl. Is it so cute? You give one little finger pet? Can you pet it with one finger? Oh, she likes it. She likes it. So we also did get these little whiting true blue by Wellsimer first generation olive egger chicks. If you look at Pinky Pepper here, she's gonna hand some out. And she said what? There's a number of these that are brown headed.
Yeah.
And then a number of these that are like more gray headed. So pretty beautiful. I don't think she wants to hold. She's got pineapple all over her shirt too. So these are absolutely beautiful. They are super cute. Happy to see them. And yeah, pretty much everything Jeff was really getting rid of, he wanted to get rid of. So we worked out some deals. He did just kind of want to gift us some stuff, but we traded some things. And plan on getting over there and doing some more things. Always been a fun opportunity anytime we got together. But also some of our neighbors had wanted some more genetic diversity, but they're not really set up to raise up any. So we may raise up some of these, find out what there is for hens, you know, little pullets, and then send some up for them too, that they could have some more birds, you know, just some more chickens laying. Some of the ones they started off with were the ones that were clipped. They were from a hen house, and you know, ones with actual beaks. Like I said, we like try to leave them as natural as possible. Put a leg band on them periodically, you know, trim the wings, but not really modifying them, snipping their faces, things like that. And we, wow, look at the difference in tails there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a cock.
This one's barely got a tail. This one's got a big one. We're not sure. We'll keep an eye and we'll learn. These are definitely beautiful. They do look like little quail, yeah. I would say almost, just for how beauty, or like guinea geese. You guys can go take them back to their little house.
It looks like all the gray ones are hens. Well, maybe. It's their tail.
So kids, what do you want to tell Mr. Jeff loud and clear?
Thank you!
Thank you, they say. So for everyone, yes, pretty much everything he went through in his video is what we wound up with. Every single last one he had, except for the 4 that he was bringing, that he was going to send to freezer camp if nobody wanted them. So we did that, and he got sent home with some other things too, extra necks and feet to make some stuff with, and then I think Monica gifted him a bird or 2 of their meat birds, so that was good. And like he said, now he's got all this food with stories. And oh yeah, one last thing. So check it out, Pinky Pepper here. What do you got, girl?
2 eggs. This is the egg from 6-month-old 3rd generation olive egger. She was the first one in the video. And then it's small, as you can tell, from our older chickens.
But she's just getting started, and they will get a bit bigger too.
Mm-hmm. But it's really pretty.
And we're looking forward to just kind of continuing to hatch out some different ones too as we go on, right?
Yeah.
So is this, and Jeff had given us one before, a beautiful, beautiful olive egger, right? And it like disappeared almost right away, which is one reason, you know, it's not everyone may like snipping the wings and stuff like that, but we got to do what we can to home these creatures and keep them in somewhere without really keeping them in cages.
We put them with our chickens that are in the chicken pen, and those chickens didn't like her, so I think, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to
get them
ease
used to
in.
them, yeah, through the fence, they kind of.
If you kind of toss them right into an established pecking order, they may be at the bottom of that pecking order, which is a lot of pecking, and that's a lot of encouragement just to kind of get out and leave too. So cool, the rain held off. It doesn't look like it's coming. I wish it would, but the garden is still green and lush. And guys, this little section here, I'll let you get a peek. You know, this whole long row of green, that's just kind of the stuff leading up to the garden. Doesn't mean there's not food there. Doesn't mean it's not growing. But yeah, starting off. All right, Pinky. Thank you guys for watching.
And Pinky out. As well, if you know anyone in the Ozarks area, or if you're one looking for rabbits, these are New Zealand Rex rabbits I'm selling a lot. They also have some chinchilla, I think, in them, and then some lop in them. So these guys are old enough to go. Their mom's dry. This one's a runt, so it's a little small, but there's 5 of these. This is only 2. This one should be the only girl. The rest should be boys, but you know.
And then we also have a lot of other ones, girls and boys and adults. And Pinky's been breeding rabbits like crazy. And
I need to sell them before I have any more babies.
So she wants to see what happens next time. All right, Pinky.